What's happening? Lunch with Baum. Topic today is 10 reasons you don't work out and how to fix them. What did your workout look like today? We've been playing around with some density sessions, and they have been killer. If you come on, tell me where you're coming from. Drop a 1 if you're watching live. Drop a 2 if you're watching the replay. And if you're a first timer, drop a 3. Who's this crazy guy at Lunch with Baum anyway? I'd love to connect with you. My name is Frank Baumholtz. Been a high school strength coach and PE teacher for 21 years. I started doing these a while back, maybe a year, maybe 2 years ago. And, if I could just connect with one person a day or even one person a week or even one person a year, I felt if I can bring value to someone, I think that's the thing about being an educator is, we're lifelong learners. We're in this pursuit of, education and knowledge and to help inspire our students. I run my gym MVP and I have an opportunity to work with awesome clients every day. Huge shout out to Amy Yates. She's heading south for her first Spartan race this weekend. She's going to kill that. But anyway, if you value what I got going on, give me some thumbs up, drop some hearts, and always like it and share it. I appreciate that, But anyway, topic of the day is 10 reasons why people don't work out. And hey, Kim, what's happening? Who else is coming on here? Drop a thumbs up. Tell me where you're coming from. What'd your workout look like today? I mentioned that we started playing around with some density sets. And basically what we're doing is we're taking 5 or 6 exercises. We're picking a set weight and we're working our way. We were doing 8 reps of each exercise, and we had a 20-minute time frame. And it was intense, But I think a lot of times you gotta have balance, and the density sets are definitely not for the beginner, but they're a great way to jumpstart. Push you through a plateau. I think that's where I was at in my own training and a couple of my clients. So we were playing around with some different sets with that, and so far it's really working out. But anyway, topic of the day: 10 reasons you don't work out and how to fix them. I think one of the biggest things that people come into something and they say that, well, I can't afford it. They go look at different gyms and they shop around, and I always tell folks, cheap isn't great and great isn't cheap. You're going to get what you pay for. A lot of times folks will go and drop a cheap membership on a facility to rent their equipment, and they go in, they look, they're intimidated. I'll talk about that a little bit more, but they're intimidated about what to do. Then they just go walk on the treadmill for 20 minutes and then they're done for the day. Shoot, you could have done that on your own. Just go outside and walk outside, and you could save the $10 that you're dropping at the gym. I was talking with a new client the other day. She came in because she needed some help, and she says, I've got a gym membership to the other gym, but I never go. It's like crazy. So I'm dropping all this, money, even though it's only like $10 a month or 20, whatever it is, $20 a month. But shoot, they never go. So what's the point? So anyway, reach for help. I'll talk about that in a second. Well, another one that I hear a lot is, people say they're too tired. Well, shoot, exercise is going to make you feel better, folks. It's actually going to raise up your energy level. And if you can stick with it and keep going, that's when good things happen. So, the biggest point is you get what you pay for, and shoot, exercise is going to make you feel better. And then, all of a sudden, if you eat healthy and then you supplement right, shoot, there's no telling what your energy level is going to be. All right. So anyway, next one is, oh man, I need some motivation. Well, here's another reason why a lot of people, when they go to a cheap option, or they don't have a group to work out with, it's easy to say I'll do it tomorrow. It's easy to say I'll do it next week. It's easy to say that I'll, and what does that turn into? Next month, and then next year, and then never, right? So if you have a group of people that you can connect with, that's why so many of the small group training options are such a better option than your big gyms that people go to for cheap facility fees, is that you have this community of people to fall back on. And then all of a sudden, that's when success happens, because if I miss a workout or someone misses a workout, maybe like on the phone, shooting a text, hey man, where are you at? All right, shoot, it's not even the next day. It's like, you're 3 minutes late. You better be on your way. All right, so that's another thing, is the motivation of surround yourself with good people. Surround yourself with the people that can lift you up, that can help you keep to what your goals are. I think a lot of the things with social media too is tell people what you're doing. You know, they don't have to agree with you. Just use that as accountability. And then people are going to say, "Hey, Baum, I heard you were doing this." "Oh, yeah, shoot. All right, I get back on that." Right? So use that as accountability and that'll help with your motivation. "Oh, shoot. This one is a big one." How many times have you heard people, or even you said it yourself, "Oh, I'm too busy. I don't have time." That's like shenanigans. You got to find time, make time to do it. Get out a piece of paper. Right? Get out a piece of paper. Here we go. We're going to write it down. I'm going to write down all the things that I do. All right, I work 40 hours. Shoot, I work 60 hours and I still have time to work out. Right? So I got to sleep. I throw some sleep in there and just put all the things. Write an itemized time of all your week. I do this exercise with a lot of folks, and every single person has a few hours a week to work out. I don't even care if it's 2 days a week. You get an hour workout in, or 30 minutes. We had a group of gals a while back that they had a 6-week block and they only had 30 minutes. I said we crushed it for 30 minutes for 6 weeks. Every single one of them had progress and success. So you've got to make the time to do it. Robert Molina's in the house. What's up, brother? What's he got? That's right. I honestly too, same for me, my workouts, that's like my sanctuary, right? It's like I look forward to it every day. I kind of joke with my buddy here at school. It's like, what's for lunch and what's the workout look like today? And if you have, it goes back to all the goal setting and all the why and all the other talks that I talk about, is have a plan and work the plan. Talked about the other day about plan, do, review. If you don't have a plan, you don't have a goal, you pretty much got no chance. And then all these excuses, and the crazy thing is over my 20-some years, the excuses are always the same. They're always the same. People make the same excuses over and over again, and we just keep sharing the ideas, all right? Here's how we're going to work through our workout plateaus. Here's how we're going to work through our nutrition plateaus. Here's how we're going to work through our mindset plateaus, and have those things in place, because bumps in the road, curveballs, life throws you those things all the time. You got to know how to handle it and how to redirect and get around it and work through it and get over it, right? And move on, because progress is everything. Samantha, what is happening? Hey, let's connect. I'll shoot you some inspiration. But it happens, even me. That's why I started playing around with some of these density sets, because, you get in, I grind it. I'm in the gym every morning. I'm at school in the weight room all the time. I think that's a big thing, is that, it's repetitive. It's over and over and over again. And then sometimes if you lose sight of what you're working toward, or you lose a goal, what you're working toward, then you kind of, me personally, I needed something different. And so actually I was looking through one of Coach Dose's cardio strength training books, and picked a couple ideas and got a couple ideas, and, matched up with a couple of the goals that I'm working toward, and then, pushing that through to the workouts that we're doing right now. And you lean on some other people. If you don't know how to do it, even myself, who's a strength coach and a trainer and a teacher, sometimes I got to lean on other people and look at other options to kind of boost your training. So if you don't know how to do it, you got to lean on other people. All right. Here's a great one. Well, it's not a great one. It's just what it is people say, well, I'm too old, I'm too uncoordinated, I'm too fat, I just can't do it, and that's where you need the people to really lean on, have a community, have a trainer or a coach or somebody that can guide you through it, walk you through it, because I've seen it all the time of how people go to the big box gym. And I just said it earlier, they walk in, they look at all the equipment, they're intimidated, they don't know what to do, they walk on the treadmill for 20 minutes, they grab a Tootsie Roll on their way out, and then they wonder why they can't make progress, or they got no, they never can meet their goals. And it's like crazy train. So, you got to have those things in place. And, my mom, we were talking about this a while back, is that, we all get older. One of the books she was reading, and one of the lines, one of the best lines in the book was, we all get older, but we don't need to rot. That's a big thing, is that you got to have a plan in place so those things don't happen. Another one is, people say they get bored too easy. Well, if you do the same thing over and over again, you're going to get bored. At MVP, we try to change things up. We have our strength workouts that we do. We have our metabolic workouts that we do, and then I try to switch it up, whether it's I switch the reps up, I switch the exercises up, over time. But, the whole muscle confusion thing, I think, is totally garbage. but you gotta have a plan. You gotta work the plan and have things systemized and in place to work through over a long period of time. I talked about yesterday or the other day about why people can't have success with their weight loss or what's the best diet. And people jump around too much and they don't ever stick with it. You got to stick with something for at least 90 days, if not 90 days, 16 weeks, a longer period of time, and then go back and reevaluate. So many people, they come in and they do this workout this day and do this workout that day, and then they keep switching, and then they wonder why they can't have, meet the goals that they're trying to achieve, because, well, you got no chance because you're flipping around all the time, and the body, some people are saying the body wants to be confused. The body doesn't want to be confused. The body wants to figure out where it wants to go. All right, a couple of ones, I gotta work, or one of my favorite ones is, oh geez, I don't like to sweat. Well, what's the goal? What is the goal that you're trying to achieve? If the goal is to keep the goal, anything outside the goal that takes you away from achieving your goal, that's moot. You got to just put that stuff aside. And if it's really truly something you want to accomplish, then you're not going to let those distractions take you away from the direction that you're going. And I always tell folks, people, I don't care if people don't agree with me. It's my nutrition plan. It's my supplement plan. It's my workout plan. I got goals. I got a mission, what I'm trying to accomplish. I don't need them to agree with me. I have people that come and work with me because they're not getting results. If you're not getting results, go find someone that is having results and do what they do. All right. If you've been trying to lose weight and you can't lose weight, go talk to someone that's had success, that is doing it, that's lost 20, 30, 50, 100 pounds, and talk to them about what they're doing and how it could apply to you. There's no cookie cutter way to do it. It always depends. But, lean on the people that are having success. Surround yourself with good people, like I mentioned earlier, and then there's a pretty good chance it's going to lift you up mentally. It's going to lift you up in here, and then you're going to have success. So that's kind of some of my basic things. I always say this. I've got my stuff that I do at MVP. I've got my MVP online. We've got our nutritionals that we use. We got my transformation plan that I have, my workout things that I do. If you need even if it's a checkup, the checkup from the neck up, you need a little motivation, shoot me a message. I'd love to help out. If you need some nutritional kind of fill in the gaps, I'm here to help you. If you need just a workout plan, something to reach out, go ahead and do that. Reach out. I mentioned it already. Lean on the people that have had success. Lean on those people. Robert, love it, man. Keep motivating. Check out my boy Robert Molina. He is got some daily motivation, putting up workouts. He inspires me all the way from where he's at, But I think that's what you need. You need lots of other people that you can follow. There's tons of, that's the beauty of social media. Get on Instagram, get on Facebook, follow some of the people, you can filter through some of the garbage so that you're not getting blasted with all this other nonsense, but follow the people that are going to motivate you and push you toward your goals. And then all the excuses that come up, then you can get rid of them. You get by them. You work through them. All right. So once again, if you value what I got going on, drop me some thumbs up. The whole Facebook algorithm thing is crazy nonsense. Got my Insta Live and my Facebook Live. So like it and share it. I appreciate all of you. If you got any questions, make sure you message me. I'm gonna flip back through here and make sure I got Samantha on here. What's up, Andrea? I've got let's see, Kimberly is on here. Robert's dropping down. BJ, what's happening? Valerie, Jen, you guys have a great rest of your day. Lunch with Mom. I got to roll because I got class coming in. So once again, love it, like it, share it. Talk to you all soon.